Minnesota Nation, we just got the Jalen Williams belt to ass treatment via Heartbreak in Minnesota via 21 turnovers, via no one who can respect the ball and take care of it nicely. Everyone just wants a highlight, man. No one just wants to take care of the ball, respect it, not turn it over. Heartbreak, heartbreak, heartbreak. And I apologize right now if you hear some thunder going on. I kid you not. I can't even get the thunder out of my mind even after the game, dude. It's outside my window. Just every time I hear a thunder blast, I think I see Jalen Williams' dumb googly eyes and him torching me from the three-point line, from the jumper, anywhere he wanted, really. He got everywhere he wanted. And this has been nothing new. He's been able to do this. We're not respecting him. We're just letting him take the shots he wants because he had one bad game. I knew he was on some demon time after he made that 60 points in high school blowout game. I just felt some dumb I hate that guy. He's just too good, man. He torched us. I'll give him some love. I'm being sarcastic. He did great. Oh my God. Let me just see how he did us. He was only a -2. Wow. I kid you not, though. He was 6 of 9 from the three-point line, 13 of 24 from the field, took 24 shots, and he shot off about higher than 50%, higher than 40% from, oh my God, did he have a 50-40-90 game against us? I think he did. Oh, he had a 50-40-90 game against us. Still a -2, though. Whatever. Okay. Thank you, Jalen Williams. You just gave us the worst belt to ass that I will never forget. Okay, let's get right into the stinkers. Julius Randle. I always talk about him first because he's Julius Randle. He's Julius Randle, man. Anyways, in 28 minutes he had 5 points with 4 defensive rebounds, 3 offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 0 blocks for a -2. 5 turnovers, though. 5 freaking turnovers, man. Didn't respect the ball. Just wanted to have a good night. I understand it, but 5 turnovers is just too much, dude. 2 personal fouls, so we can't even use the excuse that he was going to foul out. Nope, he was fine. He was just stinking. Specifically, 1 from 7 stinkiness from the field, 0 of 3 stinkiness from the three-point line, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. It should have been 4 of 4. And basically just 28% true shooting. I want to throw up. Next, we got Jaden McDaniels, my favorite player. In 31 minutes, he gave us a big 22 points with 3 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive, 2 assists, 4 steals. Damn, Jaden. 1 block. Damn, Jaden. Still a -5, though, and I think those 2 turnovers had a big part. 3 personal fouls. You know, if Jaden McDaniels only has 3 personal fouls, I think that's a victory. He's my favorite player, but he's also a really emotional player, and that's probably why he is my favorite. Very emotional player, and it helps him play, and it's sometimes a detriment. Damn you, Jalen Williams. Okay. Besides the 3 personal fouls, he had 9 of 15 from the field, 3 of 6 from the three-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line for 71.2% true shooting. That's a great game. All around the books. 50, 40, 90 game? I mean, technically, yeah. Jaden McDaniels had a stellar offensive game. He had a stellar defensive game. A -5, though. Just the turnovers are really impactful. We just couldn't keep the ball. And maybe some stuff that my eye test missed because I'm biased. But I digress. Let's get going. Next, we got the Rudy Gobert. No Glizzy Gobert today. He was pretty solid. No complaints from him. Maybe a little more rebounds, but I mean, let me just go through it. In 32 minutes, he gave us 13 points, which is pretty solid for him. 2 defensive rebounds, which is meh. But 7 offensive rebounds. He was fighting on the glass. He was fighting alone, really. With that, he had 3 assists, 0 steals, 1 block, +4 with 2 turnovers as well, just like Jaden. So not terrible, still bad. 2 personal fouls. So he wasn't in foul trouble either. Pretty nice. I love when that happens. 5 from 8 from the field, 0 of 0 from the 3. 3 of 6 from the field. Rudy. 61% true shooting. And here comes the culprit, Mr. 41 minutes, and he gave us 16 points because he wants to take 2 shots in the first half. 2 shots. 1 + 1, 2. Sorry. Oh my God, Anthony Edwards with a stinky game. He had, like I said, in 41 minutes, he had 16 points, 3 defensive rebounds, 1 being offensive with 6 assists and 0 steals, 0 blocks for a grand total of -3 box plus minus. A lot of that comes from the fact that he had 5 turnovers, could not respect the ball, couldn't take care of it, gave it to anyone he wanted because he thought, oh, we have a great defense, we're just going to get it back anyway, right? No. OKC have a great defense too. Likewise, times their defense looks a little bit better than ours recently. I think ours has been better. It's just we don't have offense. We can't pass the ball. We can't. Even worse, he only had 3 personal fouls, so can't use the whole he was going to foul out, he was panicking excuse. He just stunk. 5 of 13 from the field, stunk. 1 of 7 from the 3-point line, stunk. 5 of 7 from the free throw line, decent. 49.8% true shooting. Okay. Mike Conley, 37-year-old of the year, man. What you got for me? He had, 19 minutes, he had 6 points, 2 defensive boards, 0 offensive with 3 assists and 0 steals. I remember that. Oh my God, I can't remember who that block was on, but I think it had me out of my seat screaming. If you know who that block was on, can you leave a comment? I'd really appreciate it. But 1 turnover too, so I mean, he respected the ball. He didn't turn it over. Shout out. No personal fouls. 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from the 3-pointer, 0 of 0 from the free throw line for 37.5% true shooting. Stinky. Oh, this team's our offense stinks, man. Let me get to our bench. I ain't even done talking shit on my team yet. I just keep in mind, I talk shit because I love this team and I know how good they can play. I've watched them play great. It's just the inconsistency, man. Sometimes in life, your biggest haters are just the people who care about you the most and know what you can really be, and they just don't want to be a yes man. Okay, I don't want to be a yes man. I don't want to just blame OKC in the fouls because it's not even happening. No one's even getting fouled out at this point. Our offense just stinks. But let me get into it. Oh my God. After all this shit I've been talking on Nickeil Alexander-Walker, I got to give him his love, man. I was impressed with everything he did. In 29 minutes, he gave us 23 points, 2 defensive, 2 offensive boards, 6 assists. Damn. We might gotta run him at the point, dude. We have our own SGA now. Okay. Let me not get too ahead of myself. I'm being sarcastic, obviously. But he's been playing really great, so I'll give him love. 2 steals, 0 blocks for a +6. Highest box plus minus on our team. 1 turnover off of 6 assists. 1 turnover, man. Inject that in my veins, baby. Inject it. Might gotta keep him on this team, man. We might just gotta when the lights get bright, that's what I value as your true character. When the moment got tough and he was facing family, he showed out. I don't think this loss is exactly on him at all, so I'm just gonna give him love. Like I said, 1 turnover, and he had 4 personal fouls. But keep in mind, he was the only person defending SGA for a long portion of the game, doing it on an island, and he was doing a pretty decent job, man. I don't know. He isn't exactly an SGA stopper, but I think he just knows what moves SGA likes and where he's going to get to on the floor, how he's going to try and sell the contact. Very impressive. I think 50% of the time he had the ball, I was just pretty, or he was defending SGA on the ball. I was pretty confident, actually. I was pretty confident. I don't know. He wouldn't just get by Jaden McDaniels so easily. Nah was just quicker on his feet, and it's impressive. And he did all that with 9 of 15 from the field, 5 of 8 from the 3, no free throws, 76% true shooting. We got to resign this dude. Okay, Dante DiVincenzo with a rare good game at this point. 28 minutes, he gave us 21. He gave us everything he had, man. 21 points, 1 D board, 2 offensive boards, 5 assists. Damn, Dante. 1 steal, no blocks for a -7, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and he was 7 from 11 from the field, excellent. 5 of 8 from the three-pointer, excellent. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, excellent. In total, he was about 88.4% true shooting. That's great. We need more of that. If that can be a little more consistent, I'll stop bitching. I'll stop moaning. I'll buy a jersey. How about that? I'll buy a jersey. I love you, Dante. Please show out, man. Next, we got Naz Reid, Big Jelly. I can't keep defending you, Bohemian Jelly, a.k.a. Bahamas' finest basketball player. In 23 minutes, he gave us 11 points. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. Let me give him some love. 11 points, 3 defensive boards, 3 offensive, 2 assists. But for a big man to have 0 steals and 0 blocks is kind of atrocious. 0 blocks. Come on, man. -5 with only 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. Barely shot from the floor, man. 3 of 4. From the three-point, it was 1 of 2. From the free throw line, it was 4 of 4 for like a 95.5% true shooting. Damn. And then we got some more Terrence Shannon Jr. minutes, and boy, did he start off really strong, really hot. I was really impressed with his energy. He was doing everything, and he was not afraid. He was not afraid. He was taking Isaiah Hartenstein elbows to the neck, man, which ultimately hurt him. I don't know if that was the play that hurt him, but he ended up taking a break because he had to go to the medical staff and had a bit of a shoulder injury, I believe, left shoulder. I'm not too sure. And he came back in the last half, and he was still putting in some effort, but he was clearly a bit hurt. So I'm not gonna go too hard on him. He had a great game, man. 8 minutes, he gave us 9 points, man. That deserves a shout out. Two defensive rebounds, 0 offensive, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks for a ±0. So I mean, is what it is. Oh, let me finish though. He had 2 turnovers. Turnovers are just the name of the game, man. 2 personal fouls, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the three-point line, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line for 94.5% true shooting. That's a greenhorn too, man. He's playing out of his mind. Rest of the team didn't see any minutes, not even Dillingham. Oh, I just can't wait till we see Dillingham play some more, man. I need him to be the passing. In the like 5 or 6 minutes he got in garbage time last game, he averaged 4 or 5 assists, man. Yeah, he chunked up a couple bad shots. He just wanted to get some shots up. But more importantly, those assists, man. Very impressive, and we're going to need it. We're going to need it so bad. In total, we had 21 turnovers, guys. Count it. 21. If it's flipped, it's 21. I don't know. One of those two, for sure. But he's 21 turnovers, no excuses, belt to ass. OKC defense made us turn the ball over. Lack of a consistent point guard who can pass the ball. I don't even really think it's that. I think it's just that OKC defense. They made adjustments, and they made us turn the ball over, so I'll give them credit. I'll give their coach, I can't really pronounce his name, Coach Dag. I'm just going to abbreviate it. I'm sorry. Coach Dag, he ran some adjustments, and they outplayed us. That 3-point deficit was just too much, man. We just couldn't fight through it. We kept clawing, scraping, scratching, and we just couldn't get past that 3-point deficit, and they ran away with it, man. Big shout out to OKC and their defense. Big shout out to Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren grabbing boards, being a black hole. Oh, I almost threw up complimenting Chet Holmgren. Keep in mind, I'm also a Spurs fan, so I mean, it's fuck Chet all Wemby all day. Still, though, he was great. He was great. He was great. And he's from Minnesota, too, so I need to give him some love. He was great. Just couldn't get any boards, man. We just couldn't get any boards, and we just couldn't get to our shots without turning the ball over. Our offense just stunk. We just didn't take care of the ball. Anthony Edwards decided to only shoot 2 shots in the first half. I don't know if the lights were bright or something, but disappeared when we needed him most. Anthony Edwards, the last avatar, the last airbender, the final master of both sides of the ball, didn't even disappear in a block of ice. He just disappeared. Never to be seen for the first half until the second. I think a large part of that is OKC defense. Man, they were swarming him. Man. OKC was the better team tonight. No excuses. No one fouled us out. Okay, our offense is sloppy. It has peaks where it is one of the best offenses ever when our shots are going in, but it's that lack of consistency stems from not having a true ball handler and having so much variation, whether it be Mike Conley, Dante, etc., etc. I'm happy. I think we can make some adjustments, I would hope. I don't know. It's going to be a lot harder playing at OKC now, knowing our foot is on the edge, knowing our role players are going to probably not go to sleep tonight. Oh my God. I'm going to give them all my hope, all my ability. I'm not counting us out, obviously. I just really love this team, and it's heartbreaking to have to say we always have next year. It's just basketball. Oh, it's heartbreaking, guys. It truly is. But if y'all are still here, I really appreciate everything. Please drop a comment, drop a subscription, whatever you want, man. I'd really appreciate anything. Not that you have to. Just lets me know that y'all are enjoying the videos. And I hope the camera quality seems better. I finally realized I'm an idiot and I had the exposure jacked up to like maximum. So I'm hoping this will be a lot crispier. Hoping the audio sounds nice too. If you're here, just leave me a comment. Let me know if I can make any improvements, changes. I listen to them all. Take them all. Thank you guys so much though. This has been Keith Newport on a long one. Jalen Williams. I'm gonna go to bed tonight in fear. Thank you.